All right, what do we got here? We got Thick of It by KSI.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skid in.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Shannon! Shannon, woman! Shannon, get over here! Hun, I think I finally found it. It is the perfect song to round out the PE playlist for the kids for at least the next 3 decades, okay? I mean, it is just perfect. Just give it a listen. Just give it a listen. Everybody knows, right? I mean, he's in the thick of it. I'm in the thick of it. The kids, when they're doing the laps, in the thick of it. I mean, was this song not just made for me? Of course the kids are gonna like it, Shannon. His name is Kissy and he's a YouTubie. They're gonna love it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put it on the playlist right after Radioactive by Imagine Dragons, but right before Thunder by Imagine Dragons. Wow, this is a lot of Imagine Dragons.
Things are getting bad, and you need to fix them. Yeah, I mean, I get that they're not great, but they aren't like that bad.
You people are next.
Who said that?
Oh, please, God, don't do it.
15 years in federal prison. What is wrong with you? She started it, and you're making it worse. Well, she's a copycat. No, she's not. She's a mother of 3 with no criminal history that is getting screwed by the medical system. Well, she shouldn't have said that. She said 7 words. Yeah, but those 7 words are scary, so we're gonna charge her with terrorism. That won't deter anybody. All you're going to do is make people more mad. Well, we need to set an example. I just had a crazy idea, right? Hear me out. How about we set an example by addressing some of the underlying issues in our current medical system that are causing people to lash out? Yeah, nah, see, because that would require me to do my job, and I'm not a big fan of that. Oh my god, things are about to get so much worse. I'm sorry, what was that? Nothing, because apparently you might charge me for it.
Do you have any idea how hated your trash social media platform has to be, and how much you as a person have to be disliked for an entire generation of people to prefer taking on the task of becoming bilingual rather than ever stepping foot back on your garbage platform? And look, I've seen some other creators weigh in on Red Note, so I'd like to give my 2 cents as well. Do I think that Red Note so far has been a very fun experience and a good time? Yes. But I do also agree that it has some pretty serious limitations. Red Note is still subject to Chinese law, which means that certain topics are off limits to talk about over there. And if you've seen any of my content or have followed me for a while, you're gonna understand when I say that a lot of my content will not fly on that platform. And that goes for a lot of your other favorite content creators as well. Do I think that Red Note is a long-term viable option as a replacement for TikTok? Maybe in the future, but not right now. Western content is still very heavily moderated on the platform, and there's no real way to monetize yourself. But I do think that by downloading, using, and sharing Red Note, the American people are sending a very clear message to the US government and other social media platforms. And so far, it looks like it's working. Follow me on everything else. Links are up in the bio.
We're banning TikTok. Whoa, 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 what was that about? Sorry, that's my bad. With the way you're dressed, I thought you were a CEO. No, I'm the government. Don't. All right, but I'm just gonna say it. We're getting pretty close to that point, so what do you want? I just wanted to let you know that the TikTok ban got upheld in federal court, so you probably only got like a month or 2 left on this platform. Oh. That's it? Well, yeah, I mean, this is pretty big news. Why don't you seem surprised? Are you serious? Because I think the surprise would have been if you reversed the decision. Like, nobody on the planet is expecting the US government to make the correct move right now. That seems a little harsh considering we're working pretty hard to fight against a national security threat. Are you at least gonna tell us why it's a security threat? Yeah, no, that's classified. See, this is why nobody believes you guys. Because apparently telling us that aliens are real and they live in our ocean isn't a problem. But telling us why China having access to the fact that 30 million of us watched the same video about a girl having olive oil in her hair is a national security risk, but it needs to be classified. You guys just don't get it. Oh, no. We get it. We get the fact that your billionaire buddies like Musk and Zuckerberg both have inferior social media platforms. And rather than actually innovate and create a better product, they're just gonna use their wealth and political influence to lobby you guys into banning the superior competitor over something they've both been caught doing. Well, that's not all of it. You're right. I forgot to mention the other half where you're scared that this is the one platform that isn't brimming with bots, rage bait, and neo-Nazis, and in fact has a lot of level-headed, decent individuals who are starting to agree on some serious issues and recognize that they aren't left versus right, they're up versus down, and there's a lot more of us down here. No, I assure you, we're working on other problems. See, I find that hard to believe because I remember having this exact same conversation 8 months ago, and nothing has changed. If anything, it's gotten worse.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and since you don't want to listen to the people, let's get one thing very ironically clear. TikTok.
Hello? Hey, Larry, it's Jim. Jim, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in the office this morning. What's that all about? Yeah, I'm like really sick right now. I don't think I can make it into work today. I've just got this really bad stomach thing going on. Oh, buddy, yeah, that really stinks. But it is some interesting timing. Are you sure that it doesn't have anything to do with a certain Bethesda remake? Are you still there, Jim? Yeah, I mean, no. It's got nothing to do with the Oblivion remaster. I didn't say Oblivion, Jim. I know that. I just heard about it and assumed maybe that's what you were referring to. Mm-hmm. But I promise, I've just got this really bad throat thing going on right now. Your throat? Because I thought you said it was a stomach thing, Jim. Yeah, I mean, it's just coming out of both ends for me right now. Listen here, Jim. Do not ever tell me that it's in your stomach and then try to give me throat right after. I'm sorry. Do you think I'm stupid, Jim? No. I know exactly what's going on. You do? Of course I do. The entire IT department and the software dev team called out at the same time yesterday. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I told them. Okay. You are going to be sick for precisely the next 3 days. On Friday, I need you to come in and deliver to me the Johnson report. Once you do that, you're free to go for the weekend and complete as many quest lines as you want. After all, someone needs to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Sir? By Azura, by Azura, by Azura. You're the grand champion. See you on Friday.
I was born 87 years ago.
Violence is never the answer. Exactly. Except for Thermopylae and the Third Servile War, which was also coined as Spartacus' slave rebellion, the Athenian Revolution, and the Theban Revolt. Okay, fine, but all those happened a while ago, so maybe it should be violence is never the answer, except for ancient civilizations. Yeah, violence is never the answer, except for ancient civilizations. And the French Revolution and the Russian Revolution and the American Revolution, you know, actually pretty much every revolution ever required a lot of it. And in fact, our entire country was basically founded on the idea that it was the answer. Okay, fine. Violence is never the answer except for ancient civilizations and revolutions. Yeah. And... oh, okay, I think we finally got it, right? Violence is never the answer except for ancient civilizations, modern day civilizations, basically any civilization in between, revolutions achieving democracy, stamping out fascism and or dictatorship, civil rights, labor laws, child labor laws, fair wages, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the ability to unionize, and in self-defense. Does that seem like we got everything? You know, I'm starting to think it might be the answer. No, violence is not the answer and we do not condone or support it. But historically, it has worked pretty well. Is this real? Are we back? Do not tell me we just went through all of that in the past month for the app to only be gone for 12 hours. And y'all didn't even try to build any suspense for the return of the app. Like, even Jesus waited 3 days before showing back up and being like, surprise, motherfucker! Now, I did also say that if Trump was to bring back TikTok, I would unsarcastically say something nice about the man, and I'm a man of my word, so here we go. Mr. Trump, thank you very much for doing the correct thing and bringing TikTok back to the people. You have a great game of golf. It is actually impressive to see you display such athletic prowess in your age, and you would without a doubt wipe my butt up and down any fairway from here to Timbuktu. You play an amazing game of golf. It might just be the most amazing... I'm sorry. Force a habit. It might just be the most amazing game of golf I've seen anyone play in a while. Now, I will say that Trump was kind of the person to basically get the ball rolling on the initial TikTok ban, so he's kind of just fixing the mistake that he caused. But he is at least fixing it, so that is worthy of a good job. My favorite part about all of this is the hundreds of politicians that are not only about to just lose their money on their investment into Meta stock, but already lost their voter base because they voted against our best interests. Like, I give it 3 days before the politicians hop back on here to be like, wow, we're so happy
it's back. I didn't vote against. I mean, I did, but I pressed the wrong button, so it doesn't. Please don't let me lose my job. It feels so good to be back. It always blows my mind how different everybody's like Explore and For You page is, because somebody asked me what I thought about the Bad Baby versus Alabama Barker beef that's going on, and truth be told, I don't even know who one of those people is. My entire For You page for the past week has kind of looked like. He took her head off! Her entire head! An S-ranked healer. And you're telling me I gotta wait a week for the next episode? Well then, I guess that answers the question, right? Turns out that Rex is not.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Oh, fuck! Hey, honey, yeah, I need to sell the car. Yeah, no, like today. Like, it needs to happen right now. No, we're not gonna get a Volkswagen next. Okay, we're getting something completely neutral, middle of the road. Does Switzerland make any cars? What is this? What the hell is this? Sharing is limited to one chat at a time. This is to help limit the spread of potentially harmful content. This was under a video of Elon doing I mean, I'm not gonna do it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He did the thing with the hand where you hit the chest and then go up with it. The small mustache dudes in the 40s did it. But it was a Roman salute. I don't care what you think it was. I could give you 100 different ways to address a crowd before you use that one. Brother did that live in front of a global TV audience, but I'll be damned if I can't share that with 5 of my friends. I've been seeing from other content creators that this is popping up for multiple videos that have anything to do with something like Shishmortian rights, or that one guy from the Mario Brothers, or basically any serious conversation that we used to be able to have on here with no problem. What else did you guys do to this app when we were gone? Also, does anyone else find it kind of interesting that at the same time every other social media app is getting rid of their ability to community fact check, TikTok adds in a fact checker, but it's not community driven? TikTok right now kind of feels like when you get home and you can tell that someone's been in your room and nothing's really missing, but things have kind of just been moved around. And now I need to find out why. All right, so hear me out, right? We get a squirrel and a turtle. All right. And we put it together. Okay, I'm following you here. And we got ourselves a Squirtle. Genius. I mean, it's just absolute genius. So I want you to imagine a child's nightmare. I don't think I like where you're going with all this. Yeah. Just like imagine a circus clown that's just been horribly disfigured through years of abusing psychedelics. You know this is a children's game, right? Yeah, see, I know. But I think we should also give it a name that just sounds like a terminal illness or like some pharmaceutical that you'd never want to take. Why would we do that? Exactly. Kind of like, I don't know, maybe Blacephalon or just something absolutely disgusting like that. You know, I think we might have to let you No. Okay, wait, hold up. We got more in the chamber. Oh, no. What about a sword? A sword? Like the thing you swing around? Yes. It's a sword, but it's alive and... No, it's just a sword that's alive. That's the whole pitch. You know you're fired, right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I need someone to explain to me, like I am a blind golden retriever, what the obsession with Coachella is. From someone that's never been, but has been force-fed pictures and videos every single year for the past decade, it seems like an overcrowded, poorly run venue with a lineup that most people only want to see 1/10 of, while the rest of everyone else is engaged in some non-existent fashion show. So what exactly is the draw here? Is it just to say that you went? Because if that's the case, for the low price of $100, I'll just Photoshop you some photos that you can post on Instagram and say that you went, while you also save the rest of your money, because that's a win-win. Coachella seems a lot like Dubai to me, where if you're rich or famous, it's probably a really good time, but if you're a normal person, it's probably just alright, and then halfway through you realize, hey, this is really expensive, and I actually could have spent less money on a full trip to Hawaii for a better time. Well, you've never been, so you just don't get it. Okay, yeah, that might be true, but at the same time, I have been to about 10 other music festivals, and never once have I thought, you know what would make this better? A worse lineup with a crowd that isn't there for the music at twice the price. Hey, I got a question. Why do senior citizens get discounts on everything? Like last time I checked, that's the last group of people who needed a discount on anything. How did you enter the workforce during the most prosperous economic time this country has ever seen, where a singular factory job could provide for a family of 4, and houses cost basically 4 shillings and a handy in the back room, and you actively chose to not stack your bread? I got no sympathy.